Hey guys, my name is ZikkaBOT1, and welcome to Silent Hill 3, my little Halloween project for 2024. It has been some time since I touched the Silent Hill series. I did Silent Hill 2 back in 2021, and that was a blind playthrough. This, however, is not a blind playthrough. I have played Silent Hill 3 before, to completion. Or to the end. I don't know, I haven't done all the extra endings and stuff, but I did that. I beat the game. And now I'm gonna beat it again. So, I've been interested in doing this one, but also a little scared because I got really scared when I started out Silent Hill 2. And I heard this one was even scarier. Playing through it on my own time, I think that helped me a little bit to get used to the game, its themes, its characters. And I really like this game. As a result, I don't know how I'd compare it to Silent Hill 2. I know that has a more... Oh, sorry. I'm not going to show the song because it's probably copyrighted, and it would probably just be inane for me to have to post it on its own. But we're going to go through this, and I'm going to experience this once more. Action level normal. Riddle level is going to be normal. I think I did easy riddle level for Silent Hill 2 because I wasn't all that confident, but since I've already beaten this game on the easy riddle level, I think it just makes sense to do this. So this is a continuation of the plot of Silent Hill 1, which I have not covered on my channel, but I swear you'll be able to follow along. I'm pretty sure you will. You know, culty madness. Okay. Yeah, some freaky imagery right off the bat. Nothing much more freakier than a carnival. No clue what that's supposed to be. Maybe a horse? Like one of the little merry-go-round things. So, this is my second attempt at really trying to record this. The first time I was just not happy with the commentary that I was doing. Hopefully we do a little better this time. Hopefully this is something that I will actually want to keep. Maybe a little less faffing around as well. Not that I have anything against faffing, especially when you're not really that familiar with the game. So I hadn't really dialed in the settings of the capture, I guess. Like capturing from my RetroTink growing pains, I guess. Growing pains. Older consoles.
Where am I?
You are in hell, Heather. This is our main character. This is Heather. Something that I really appreciate is this series bringing in a female playable character this time around, and not only that, pretty young. I think she's supposed to be like 18 at the oldest. Still don't be weird about it, okay? So this is a bit of a dream sequence to get us used to the controls and even a little bit of the weapons of the game, because basically, if you take a look at our weapons... we don't have everything. I was about to say we have everything, but we don't have everything. We have a few things, though. So this game doesn't really take its time getting us into the madness like the previous two games. This one, you just turn on the game and all of a sudden, holy crap, there's monsters everywhere. Yeah, that might have freaked me out if I wasn't prepared for it, huh? Might have freaked me out. So... let me just cut to the chase with this. I'm playing the PS2 version of the game. It's what the game was originally made for. I could have tried to get the PC version to work. I could have done that, but I didn't really want to. Though, unfortunately, Silent Hill 3 on PC is not really easily available, so to speak. It's only Silent Hill 4 they did that for. They released that on GOG, Good Old Games. And soon they're doing that with the old PS1 era Resident Evils, which is really neat. Honestly, I know Konami doesn't want to do anything good with any of their properties. Actually, I shouldn't really get to that because there are Silent Hill games that are planned to be released. Like the remake of 2. Which, I don't know, I mean, I don't have a PS5, and I'm not sure my computer will be good enough to really run it, so I'm not really considering that at this point. I have the original version anyway, and I'm playing Silent Hill 3 right now. That's really my concern. Yeah, I could have I could have tried to get the PC version to work. I could have, you know, used an emulator to play this, but I'm actually playing on original hardware, so forgive the jaggies. It's just a thing you have to deal with when you play PS2 era games, okay? On original hardware. I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to that. Okay. Okay. Ugh. So this is a dream sequence. I don't know if I've really brought that much attention to it, but that's the reason why we're getting bombarded with monsters. And I know I haven't really fired off a single shot yet, but that's... but I wouldn't really feel shame in doing that because... I mean, it doesn't really affect the rest of the game because it's a dream sequence. In fact, if a monster kills you, that basically progresses the story. Not really my favorite Silent Hill intro. I think the first one is a lot more effective. The second one is also just really nice and atmospheric, and also you meet Angela, and Angela must be protected. But here... I mean, you do get hit by a roller coaster. I was about to say Silent Hill 3 Eat Your Heart Out, but no, I meant Final Destination 3 Eat Your Heart Out. Now, that's one of the few horror franchises I can get myself to watch just because it is so wacky at times and creative. Kind of a shame to me that they haven't really tried to make a Final Destination 6 yet. I thought they were trying to do that after 5. It's actually a bit of a success. So we've woken up in a restaurant in a mall. And I'm sure that watch that she's wearing is product placement.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know how you fell asleep here, but... yeah, whatever. It's not exactly the most comfortable place. Maybe you got slipped some sleeping pills. I don't know, never explained. Doesn't have to be. There are certain things about this character and about this world that, I don't know, might be spoilers, so I'm not really going to reveal them yet, although I feel like they're a bit casually revealed as this just early on. Maybe a bit too casual for my liking. Look at those shoes. Look at your shoes. Look at that. Payphone 2003. Payphone's still a thing in 2003?
Dad,
maybe.
It's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to.
I don't know if any of this is explained in the story ever.
Hey. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
I love you too. Hello, man.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
Certainly look the part.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
Mm-hmm. That's an appropriate response, actually.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
Well, that wasn't just my parents.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm not interested.
I wouldn't really be either. Yeah, he's still following us.
Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
Uh-huh. Big mall, and the only two people walking around it are a teenage girl and a 50-some-year-old man in a trench coat. I think that's already creepy enough on its own. Anyway, here's the save points of this game. These demonic red cult symbols. I'm going to save over my previous file that I was trying to use before. So interesting thing. Yeah, unfortunately, the date and time are kind of borked on my PS2. I think it has to do with some caps that need to be replaced or something, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't know if I really want to take apart my PS2. My PS2, so we'll have to see. So, interesting thing about Douglas, his voice actor actually died before the release of this game, which I think is a little sad that this ended up being a posthumous appearance for him. Because I think he does a good job. But, I mean, that's getting into his character stuff. I always wondered why you couldn't just go over here and not have to go back into the mall, but how did that truck get in here, or that van, or whatever? Heather could probably crawl under it if she really wanted to, but, I mean, that's not in the mechanics of the game, so I guess we're not doing that. We're going back into the mall, and we're gonna face our destiny. Our destiny being, I mean, as you can probably guess by the fact that this is a Silent Hill game, lots of doors you cannot open, and monsters. Also maps that might be a little hard to find. Okay, so it doesn't look too dark on the capture window. That's a good sign, I think. So I'm gonna keep going on with that. So while I have a little bit of a dull moment, I want to give a special thanks to the lovely Christy, aka YoshiGamerGirl, for drawing the Heather lantern that I'm going to be using in the thumbnails for this project. Thank you, Christy. I just thought it would be nice to continue that little tradition that I had with Silent Hill 2 and Resident Evil 0. Finally, we have a gun. I mean, we haven't had anything to shoot it with yet, but we do have it. Okay, we can call this our official first enemy in the game. This is a closer. This lanky behemoth. Just absolutely disgusting.
Stay back! Get the hell away from me!
Forgot how deliberate this cutscene is. And yes, forced bullets. I don't think they really have any effect on the results screen at the end, which I don't really care about anyway. I'm not gonna do particularly well. I'm not good at these games. I just like them. I'm not necessarily good at them. Excuse you.
What the hell is this thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Symbolism. I'm not too versed in the symbolism of the monsters in this game. There's a lot of them this time around. In Silent Hill 3, there were only like a few. There were only a few. And, yeah, that's a dead body. I don't know what specific model that's supposed to be. I mean, it's a little hard to see anyway, and there's only like 4 human characters in the game anyway, so there's not really a lot to pick from. I don't know, maybe it's reused from Silent Hill 2. Maybe it's James! Maybe it's James. Anyway, now that we have the gun, I mean, that cutscene pretty much wastes all our ammo, but let's reload it. And now I'll be able to use it. Playing Silent Hill 2 on an Xbox controller and then going to playing Silent Hill 3 on a PS2 controller. Yeah, the PS2 controller feels better for that. I do like the Xbox controller, but at times it just seems like, okay, I don't know why you designed it with the black and white buttons. I know it feels right for Halo. I think it feels right for Halo to the point where trying to play the Master Chief Collection actually feels a bit strange to me. Mostly because I'm used to the way that things are mapped on an original Xbox controller for Halo 1 and 2. And here we have numb bodies. Another enemy. Symbolism. I'm not the person to talk to about symbolism in these games. There's plenty of videos out there where you can scour the wikis. Like, people have put thought into this. Oh god, okay. And slurpers, you know how much I hate the dog zombies in Resident Evil. Like, in the games I've played, I have ranted about how much I hate dealing with them because it seems like you always need to have a heavier weapon to really deal with them, like a shotgun. Here, I feel like it's... I guess the same principle pretty much applies to the slurpers here. I think they're called slurpers. Anyway, we picked up beef jerky. There's a lot of information coming at you. Stuff that I ordinarily wouldn't be able to explain if this was a blind playthrough, but this is, not really a blind playthrough. You can use this to distract some monsters. I'm probably not really going to be using this that much. I'm not really a pro level. Okay. I'm not exactly a pro-level player when it comes to this game. I don't know the best strategies for using nodes. I just run around everything. Don't you know? Sunshine Princess. So this is a big mall. But as is tradition for Silent Hill, most of the rooms you can't even go in anyway. I mean, that's just how Silent Hill works. They block off a lot of stuff. And we got 3 floors of this place. It looks intimidating. It won't be so bad. Okay, this is in Silent Hill Origins. Which I haven't actually played, but I hear can be kind of hellish with the backtracking and the size of the locations. I don't know. It's a shame because... I don't know, truckers. Truckers deserve more respect. Travis Grady. I actually put Travis Grady in a cameo in the adaptation of this game, Silent Hill Revelation. And there he was played by the same guy who played William Easton in Saw 6. Ugh. I say I don't like horror, and yet I know a little bit about certain horror things. Like I've watched Final Destination, I've watched Saw. I like those for what they are, even if they're weird. Saw X was really good, though, actually. Just more Jigsaw, please. So I got the tongs, and I think that's really the only thing I needed from the main circular area. You know, that thing. You know, that thing that malls have. Those are quite nice. I wish they weren't... Okay. Camera angles. Camera angles. Should I change the blood to purple? I might just change the blood to purple. How about it? I'm gonna change the blood to purple. Like, it looks a little weird, I know. Violet. Yeah. And I can change the bullet adjust to 2, because I've beaten the game once. I forgot to do that. I thought it was just kinda on by default. I guess not. Display mode sharp, that's fine. I probably should have done this before really starting, but I kinda thought this stuff was set already. Change the settings. Bullet adjust will increase the number of bullets that we get. And that's perfectly fine by me. I'm perfectly fine playing by that. I don't need to be stressed out at the amount of bullets that I have. I think that bullet adjust will go up to ×5 after you beat the game enough times. So that's a bit of an incentive. Going after that 10-star run, which I'm never going to do in any of these games. Okay, we already found this. We already found a new save spot, but I think it's also the way forward. Creators of Shantae. You made that joke a bunch in Resident Evil 5 with Andrew. With It's Andrew. I know multiple Andrews, so I should probably specify. This is a save room, but it's also the way forward. I said that already. So yeah, we've already taken a little damage from some monsters, so maybe we should be a little cautious. What does my little health thing indicate? It's still mostly blue. I think it'll be fine.